Look, blessed and anointed.
This is Afrovice Radio Houston.
Check 1 2 1 2. That's right. You're tuned into Afrovice Worldwide Radio. My name is Heaven Mozart. You're on the Tea Club tonight. Hey, we got celebrities in the building. That's right. She's a special guest. She's a networking queen. That's right. She's a dance instructor. She's a model. She's an influencer. That's right. She's an entrepreneur. She's everything. That's right. She's single too. It's Kyhanna in the middle. What's up, Kyhanna? My co-host today, that's right, she goes, my name's Soleil in the building. What's up, Soleil?
What's up, everybody? It's some beautiful people in the building today.
Girls everywhere. That's right. J Boogie, that's right. She's a model, she's a stylist, she's a TV host, she's a radio host, she's an entrepreneur too. What's up, mommy?
How y'all feeling today?
That's right. Honduras, stand up. Super Faithful's in the building too, that's right. She's an A&R, she's a radio executive, she's a radio host. She does everything, that's right. Management of artists too. Superstar cast on the track too. How you doing, Faith?
Blessed and highly favored. I got my sis with me.
Fire! That's right. Blue's in the building. That's right. Blue, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You look
Yeah.
awesome, Blue. How you doing?
I'm fine.
You came to support your friend?
Of course, always.
Blues in the building too. My name's Heaven Mozart. Shout out to Afrovice Worldwide Radio. That's right. Shout out to Heavy Rain Entertainment as well. That's right. Let's get started.
This is Afrovice Radio Houston.
Let's do it like this. And that's right. Kyhanna, am I saying the name right?
Yes,
That's right. Welcome to the Tea Club. How are you today?
I am amazing.
We know you're amazing. You look amazing too. That's right. It looked like it didn't take much. You just woke up like this, right? That's right. We have a tradition on the Tea Club. That's right. Faith, you want to do it for her?
Sure, I will swear you in, sis. Okay. Yeah. So grab your teacup. Yeah. Do it how you do it. Do it how you do it.
Do it how you do it.
Do you solemnly swear to spill nothing but the tea?
Nothing but the tea.
The whole tea.
The whole tea.
So help you.
So help you tea.
Yes, so help me.
Leg out.
So help me God so bad.
This is Afrovice Radio Houston.
Non-stop, that's right. We're on the Tea Club on Afrovice Worldwide Radio. Kyhanna's in the building. That's right. She is a local. Well, she's not local. She's an international. She's
Yes.
based here in Houston. She's an international celebrity. She's the lady that teaches women how to be powerful, how to be smart, how to be strong, how to get the bag. That's right. But she also is a professional dancer, choreographer. That's right. How are you, Kyhanna?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Now that you're here.
Fire!
Your curls are popping.
Okay.
Lip gloss
like,
popping.
baby. No, nice.
How hard was it? Were you born this way? What?
Yes, effortless.
Leg out.
I'm gonna let you know right now I'm a character. So you ready?
Yes,
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been ready.
The tea club, okay?
I have it all for you.
So what we talk about? We talk about K's class.
Yes, keys class.
K's class.
Everybody say it wrong. I be in the club. They're like, Kai's class. Yeah, that's me.
It's like she's got the key, the golden key to
But yes,
keys
I have the key
class.
to the city. Key to
You got the keys class. So K's class. When did you come up with the epiphany? Like, you know what? I'm gonna set up a class to teach women, and I want to find out how come there are no guys. How come I'm not invited to look at all these women?
Are you gonna participate?
It's like 300 people. No, I'm not. Yes, I'm gonna be viewing, judging.
Just to point out there, he is the most expensive. So, you know, if you ever need a DJ for your class,
Yes.
he is the guy.
Yeah, I know you got some girl DJ on that, but you know she's a girl.
If you need a
That's my
man.
girl, Maya Papaya.
Yeah, shout out to Maya. Maya is sexy too, but you need my eyes looking. You know, you need me looking like damn. You need to say damn.
You gonna throw a little one on?
Damn right, I'll throw some ones. Leg out.
Fire! But no, keys class, and the way I started keys class, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was in the club. I've been out, and Jay Mulan is actually my best friend. So if you know her,
Shout out to Jay Mulan Boogie.
she is a huge influencer out here. She's been my best friend since about 3rd grade. And if you know Jay Mulan, we go out. Okay, so I've been out, and
So you were out last night?
no, I wasn't out last night. I was watching P-Valley.
Oh, P-Valley, that's a good show. Shout out to Nico, by the way. Nico, holla at me.
Yes, my boy. But no, the way I started keys class is actually a really, really crazy story. But having a best friend that's such a boss, you want to say, hey, you know, sister, don't leave me behind.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I need to do something.
Yeah.
And going out with her and everybody show her so much love, you know, you don't get jealous, but you get in the sense of, hey,
Inspired.
I need to motivate or do something. So
Why don't you drag Jay Mulan to the Tea Club? Can
I
you?
sure will. I sure
Drag
would
it. Both
love
of
to.
you come
I would
out.
love to. Her and Martell. I see y'all got some Martell.
Yeah.
She would love it.
Yes.
But every time we would go out, you know, I'm the life of the party, and I'm dancing, and I'm twerking, and I'm acting a fool, and girls are like, how did you do that? And Jay Mulan came in, you know, an acquaintance with Chris Brown, and we would go over his house when we would go to Cali, and we would have these parties, and I would twerk out. And you know, if you at Chris Brown house, you really showing out. So, you know, I went to Chris Brown house, and one day he was like, man, you can dance. And Mulan's like, I've been telling you, sister, do something with this. And I'm like, girl, you can't do nothing with this type of dance. We'll go to the club, and I ain't doing that. To the strip club, I'm not doing that. So she was like, no, we should probably do like a twerk class or something.
Yeah.
And Chris Brown was like, if you don't start this twerk class, I'm gonna come down there and start it quick. And I'm like, no, I'll do it if you come. You gonna come? You gonna come?
Leg out.
So he was like, you know, yeah, I would come. I'll give you black pyramid clothing, and I just jumped out on a limb, and I jumped out on faith, and I just did it. You know, I was working at Papa Do's. I was a server. I served food. And I'm like, hey, here I am at Chris Brown house. And my best friend, Jay Mulan, has been telling me, start something, do this.
See, Papa does fucked up.
And yeah, they did.
You could have had that. You could have had Kyhanna twerking at Papa Do's. That's right, getting paid. And trust me, Papa Do's will be packed
Yeah.
Okay.
with all that seafood and cute ass.
45 minutes for a table shit.
Leg out. Damn. We just murdered Papa Do's.
I love that bitch though.
Leg out.
But you know, even when I was there and all his dancers was there, I always go in the room and I take over. I don't know how I do it. We can be in the club, I done took over the club. We can be at the gas station, I'm outside the car, they're like, oh, we love her, this girl is crazy. So I was like, you know, if I have this personality and it's so golden and it shines so bright, I know I can go crazy at my class. I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. I can do whatever I want to do. Baby, let's start it. So I booked my flyer, I booked the location, and I bought shirts and shorts for everyone. I think I had like $13 left after all of it.
Wow.
And I was like, you know what, Lord God, I hope you got me, please, Jesus.
Jesus is in the room.
Oh, I'm about to call Chris Brown. Because I can't do it by myself. But that was my first class in Houston. My second class was in LA with Chris Brown, with Black Pyramid. And I was like, dang, brother, and he did. So ever since then, you know, it's been up from there. And I've been having celebrity guests come, and it's just been phenomenal. And after I did the twerk, I was like, hey, you know, how can I bring girls with me? Because I know I'm not the only person that has a business and don't have no following. I'm asking Chris to show me out so I can get that following. So I'm like, I should make it a networking event. You know, bring girls that start their own business that don't have followers like me. Since I have a platform, I want to put people on it.
Leg out.
And that's how, you know, the networking and branding came into corporation with the twerk. It's phenomenal.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the networking place to be.
I'm telling you.
I see it. How many girls in your class? Like, you had a class yesterday?
I had a class last Wednesday, and I believe about 65 girls came.
Wow.
65 baddies!
Like just to see next. Oh, go ahead. Just to see the evolution, because I actually was lucky enough to kind of come around right when like I first moved to Houston. I went to keys class. So I was like, you know what? That seems so cool. I love to dance, and it was cool to meet Kyhanna and just to see the growth and how much her class has grown. It's only going up.
Yeah.
Like everything she does. Like I remember when. Like you had your first class to now. Like, you know there, you gotta be on time because it will be packed.
Wow.
And it's not,
telling you.
and the energy too, like just as someone who's there and being a key sister, like it's such a wonderful thing to say, yes, that's my key sister, because the power that you have in that room, like to empower black women in our community, that's power. Because that's what we need. We need that in this community. So she really is revolutionary, you know, and it's so dope to see her step up and just take over in our community. Like, come on.
And that's what I like about the most is it's women empowering.
Let go.
Empowering women, but you're also letting and giving other people the chance to expand their brand.
Right.
So, you know, just like you said, Chris came and he helped you and he gave you the vision to expand your
Shout out to Chris Brown, by the way.
Shout out to my brother.
I think it's a lesson that you actually gave the opportunity for other people. To share that with your class. So I think that's pretty dope. I like that.
Thank you.
That's
amazing. When's your next show? Like, when can we support you more? Like,
Well, my next class will be September the 3rd.
Okay,
so
in
that's the next
Houston?
week in Houston, Texas. I do it here at a foreign car lot, Imperial Motors.
Yeah, I noticed there's always
go.
Bentleys and Rolls
Yes.
Royce.
So I wanted to bring that foreign, that luxury out because as women, that's what we are. And men, if y'all know men love cars. You know, and if you're a man, you want to drive the best car. So as a woman, you should want to be the best woman. So why not be around Bentleys and Rolls Royces?
Yeah.
While we cutting up. That's when I came up with that concept. And Imperial Motors is an amazing establishment. Shout out to PJ. He passed away. PJ actually worked for Imperial, and I was going to do a TV show with him, but he passed away before the show aired. So I came into, cahoots with that company, and I love Imperial. They have the whole wall of mirrors. They pretty much look out for anyone in Houston that's looking for a nice car.
Set them up. Let's do an interview with them.
I sure will.
Set them up. Let's talk about Imperial cars. We've had Akama Lifestyle.
where can
Right
we
here.
find you?
He's been
Like,
here.
how can we stay in touch?
You can find me on Instagram, Kyhanna May. That's Kyhanna May.
But you don't answer DMs though, because you didn't answer my DM.
Let go.
Maybe the DMs are popping. But no, class is amazing, guys. I love to sharpen women. I feel like as any type of relationship you go into, no matter if it's a person that you don't know or that you look up to, they should sharpen you. Iron should sharpen iron. So I love to be iron when women come to my class, and I like to sharpen them when they leave. So I like to tell people with anything they do, make sure they find an iron person.
Yes.
If it's an iron friend, an iron man, anything. Make sure it sharpens you and make you better.
You need an Iron Man. Talk to me.
Yeah.
You better speak it. I like that.
So
That's good.
that's my motto. That's what I like to go by. And I just love people, and I love everyone, and I love ladies.
Yeah, we love you.
I love it. I just love it all. But I just want women to know their strength and their work, and that we can do anything. We can do all things with God, with whatever religion that you have, as long as you have a belief.
Jesus, you hear that?
The divine.
We love you too. So let's play a game. If you were to be a car, since you're dancing around luxury cars, what car would you be?
I would like to be a hot outdoor. What the fuck is that? No, I'm playing. I've never really thought about that. I like to be a spaceship, but that's not a car, huh?
I like spaceships.
I would like to be a spaceship.
We are in Space City. This is Space City.
But, that's not a car. I'm really not a
That's a hot one too, yeah.
I'm really not a car
Straight to the moon.
person, but I'm really into these Teslas. So I would be the most up-to-date Tesla there is. Is there a 2021? I'm the 2021.
Yeah, the 2021 you can play Mario Kart inside of that too.
That's what I would be.
That's a video game. We just sit down in the car in case you're waiting for. While you're waiting for Kyhanna to do her interview, you be in Kyhanna's Tesla playing Mario Kart. You're just staring. That's right. Tesla, send us a check.
Let go.
That's right. Let's put Kyhanna in one of your cars right away.
Right now, Kyhanna May, you got my Instagram Tesla? Kyhanna I have to say it one more time just in case.
Let them know.
So, are you single because you're too busy?
No, I'm single because I know my worth.
Okay, come
You
on.
heard her. Luxury.
Yes.
Women don't settle. That's the one thing. Like, she's so powerful and she inspires
I'm telling
other
you.
women. Like,
I hear you talking about sharpen a lot. What keeps you sharpened? Because I see that you're just so proud and it's just like, okay, look,
What keeps me sharpened is I've been dual before. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, I've had it all together before. No, things have, fell apart, and people have been in my life, and God has blessed people in my life to come along and say, hey, get up. No, that's not what you do. Or, sharpen me and give me advice. Or just I've looked up to so many different people, and I'm like, a lot of people don't think it's okay to look up to people. So instead of that, let me come in at a different approach. Let me sharpen you. Not, oh, let me be your mentor, or oh, let me be over you, or no. Let me sharpen you. Let me tell you I've been there before. So that's really what it is.
That's dope.
So besides you working out, choreographing, and teaching, what are some of the things that if a woman comes to your class, let's say next Wednesday, like what can she expect?
She can definitely expect a good time. She can definitely expect walking out of there feeling like a totally different woman than she did before. She can definitely walk out doing some things that she couldn't do.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Some things.
That she couldn't do, and she would definitely gain another associate from that class. She would definitely gain a sister. So she will, be a different woman after she walk out.
It's amazing. So right now I know that you're based in LA and also Houston. Is Key's class going well? Are we going international?
I'm definitely want to go international. I'm trying to build my team at this point right now.
Yes.
Sometimes it's difficult to build a team because I'm really big on loyalty. So
I'll be loyal.
I'm really big on loyalty. That's why I have Blue here. Blue is really one of the most loyal people I've ever met, I've ever had on my team, and I appreciate you so much, Blue. Thank you.
Tell us a little about about you guys' friendship. How do you guys meet?
Before we do that, let's take a quick break. That's right. Then we'll come back to Blue. Blue, you're gonna tell us why you love Kyhanna. That's right. Why do you love this chick? Ladies and gentlemen, we're on Afrovice Worldwide Radio. That's right. The CEO, the networking queen. That's right. The businesswoman. That's right. The runner. That's right. Kyhanna from Key's class. That's right, in the building. Soleil's in the building. Joanna's in the building. Faith is in the building. We're not leaving anywhere. That's right. We'll be right back. This is Afrovice Worldwide Radio on the T Club.
Uncle Luke said, don't stop, get it, get it. That's the genius, baby.
Come on, babe.
Let go.
Check 1 2. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Afrovice Worldwide Radio on the T Club. That's right. I'm here with, that's right, Kyhanna from Key's class. That's right. What's up, Kyhanna? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
How's your interview going so far? Like, that's right, because I know.
I'm feeling good. I know that much.
You're on the T Club, that's right. Jay Boogie's in the building, Joanna too, that's right. Nora from Chicago's in the building, Soleil as well, that's right. And Faithful, but we're talking to Blue right now. Blue, why do you love Kyhanna?
I love her spirit.
Interesting.
I do, and also her loyalty. You don't find too many people that really sticks by the word loyalty, because we holler that we loyal, but are you really loyal? You can say it all day, it's your action. So she moves about by action. You will never hear her, you'll just see her by her action.
So she's a good boss.
Yes.
That's right. It's amazing. How long have you known her?
I've known her a year and some months.
Really? And you're always at the Keys class?
Yes.
Always.
So what would happen if a guy like me came in, hot, sexy, looking good? What would happen? What would happen from a man's point of view, just looking at all these beautiful women?
First of all, you're going to get stopped at the door.
Get a Blue. I ain't gonna lie, you're not getting
So no guys in there.
Let go.
Even like with the male vendors, we're strict with them coming in. They have to pay also. So if a man comes in, just for instance, like an artist or anything else like that, they're gonna have to pay. But you're not gonna have to pay what the females pay, because you're a man. You don't have what we have, and some women feel uncomfortable. They can't be themselves when they see men, because
men are not.
at home you don't know what a woman goes through. So when they come to this class, this is a release to network, to brand, to to get away from stress at home. Because listen, it's 2020, Corona's going around. We really don't have any freedom. And if you look at it, politics plays a big role in what's going on.
Yep, no man allowed.
No men allowed.
Unless you are an artist or a vendor. Or a cameraman, photographer.
What if they're gay?
Definitely, those my sisters
So the gay guys can come in.
Yes, the man that comes
Okay,
in.
I'm gonna be gay next week. Yeah, how you doing?
Because then it'll make someone else feel affected.
Oh,
Yeah.
Facts. I appreciate that, Blue. That's sound advice. That's right. You sound women with you.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love Blue.
Why do you love Blue, Kyhanna?
Well, I love Blue because I met Blue, and when you meet new people, some people don't do the utmost for you. They don't go above and beyond. And when I met Blue, she went above and beyond for me more than I did for myself. So I'm like, God dang, if this girl loved me, I need to love myself a little more. But also, I gotta love her. So, you know, Blue has really went to bat for me, Blue. You know what I'm talking about?
Spill the tea! Spill the tea! Spill the tea! Spill the tea!
I was hosting at a club, and I'm not gonna shade the club, so I'm not gonna say their name.
Oh, come on. Let's know the club name.
I really love
What does it
this
begin
club.
with? A, B, C?
Well, it had nothing to do with the club. It was
Okay.
with Seaside. I love Seaside. That's my favorite club. And honestly, I love Seaside. Sunday fun day. Y'all know what's going on. But I was at Seaside, and I was hosting that night, and one of my homegirls didn't have an ID. And I was trying to help her at the door. Matter of fact, it's Yasmin. Yasmin didn't have an ID.
Which one? Yasmin Lopez?
Yeah, Yasmin Lopez.
Yasmin doesn't have an ID?
She does have it, but she left it at home.
And they didn't let her in? I'm like, you're like, I'm Yasmin. Google me.
I'm going to be honest. You know, Yasmin had the picture of her ID on her phone. And, you know, with me hosting, I came to the door to get Yasmin. We got into it with the dude at the front door. I'm walking back in. I got picked up and I got thrown out.
But you're hosting.
But I'm hosting and I had my ID.
No, like
through
literally,
me.
She sent me the video. Like,
They lifted you.
They flew her.
My
Like,
man picked me up and threw me.
He doesn't work there anymore, right?
No, he doesn't work there, and it became a whole altercation. Tell him what you did.
Blue, tell us.
Wow.
Blue, you throw hands?
I do.
Oh, let me see them hands. Let me see. Let me see them. Blue. Oh, my face.
I walk in and I'm like, where is Key? They was like, oh, she went to the door to get Yasmin. I'm like, oh, okay. So then next thing I'm just sitting, I was like, that don't take that long.
Very loyal, started looking for me. That's
So I'm like, this not right. So I'm like, hey, where's Key? I see her purse. So I grab her purse because
You know her purse? That's a real friend. She knows your purse.
So I grab her purse and everybody's looking at me. I'm like, okay, I gotta go find my sister because something's going on. And then it was
Something
already
fishy.
It was already fights breaking out there that night anyway. So it was already altercations going on. And you never know in this industry, you never know who doesn't like you. You never know what enemies you have. And you know, with Key being there, of course she has envious people as after.
You gonna hate this Key?
Just a little bit, you know.
Like who hates you? What's the name of the girl that's hating on you right now?
At home on the couch. Right?
Listen, wait.
I know who's gonna spill it. Blue's gonna spill the tea.
I walk out and so then I see the whole commotion and so they was like, yeah, he picked her up and he threw. I said, who? What?
Who what?
He was back in the club. Yeah, I literally walked around in the club and I found him. And so when I found him, I made a scene. I said, so it's okay for you to put your hands on a woman? I said, so that make you a man. I said, you need to be come to this front because you got to get checked. Let's go. I said, it's either you can come to this front or you get checked right here. We cause a scene. It don't matter to me.
And here comes the woman security guard.
So, no, we walked to the front. We walked out to the front. So then Key and him she was like, that's the one that hit me. Woo woo. So he's acting ignorant. And so that's just a nice way to put it.
It's alright, you can curse.
Jump to my favorite part.
Okay, so the favorite part was
Wow, this is a movie right now. Let's go.
The lady security guard act like at first she was on our side, and then so next thing you know, she switched up real quick. So she's facing me, but I'm turned like sideways, so you cannot say I was a threat to you. Yeah. So she was like, I can't stand you black people. And now y'all.
You can't stand black people?
But this is right after the black.
Your mayor's black. Your mayor is black.
It was either the same day or the day. It was like the day.
It's the day after the march.
It's the day after the march, so you already know.
Beethoven is black. Beethoven is black. Drake is black. Your mayor is black.
My dad black.
Okay. I'm black.
So on the simple face, so intentions already. So she was like, y'all black people always trying to cross.
Oh,
and I
God.
said, and I told her, and I said, you can shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Okay.
I turned back around because it was it was the commotion. When I turned back around, I went and looked. She pushed the hell out
Oh
of me.
no.
And I play sports, so I know how to catch my stance.
What's your
so I
favorite-
ended
what
in a
sport is
football.
that?
I ended in a football. We have a joke now. We're like, down 42, down 42. So when I got that gun, what do you think you about to pump? And I pumped her all the way to her car, and she got her gun. So I threw my hands. I said, you gonna shoot me because you know that's premeditated murder. Because we already had the incident. But she got hit upside her head, baby. Don't play with me.
There you have it. Blue was
She's a rider, okay? She said,
Jesus,
I got your bag. I got your bag.
Mind you, I'm standing on the outside watching all this go down, and all I see is
Were you
blue
hurt?
light.
You must have been hurt.
Well, no,
Blue
people were
licks.
pulling me back and telling me, just get away from the bouncer, get away from the club. We need to stand right here. We're gonna bring your thing.
Did you get any cuts, bruises?
Oh yeah, I sprained my arm.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and my wrist is still hurting. It still hurts to this day.
You want me to touch it for you?
Yeah.
Sorry, baby.
How long did that incident happen? How long ago?
That was about 2 months ago.
Sorry,
It's
Kyhanna.
so funny.
Jesus.
We were just out the other night at another particular establishment, and I seen the security guard that I punched in the side of the head. And I looked, I said, sis, look, there she go.
And I'm talking about no blue, no. But yeah,
Blue's on point.
That's a good sis, but she had her bag. She's like, nah, not today.
Blue was my homeboy that night. She hit him for like a minute. But
In honor of Blue, can I play one song? In honor of Blue. That's right. You know you need a girl by your side. You need a ride or die. That's right, Blue's already taken. That's right, that's Kyhanna's baby. That's right.
Want me to grip your dick with.
But to be honest, I had approximately 13 girls out with me that night,
Jesus.
and Blue was the only person.
Wow.
Wow.
And all them knew that was going to
Wow, they wasn't ready.
ready.
They wasn't ready.
But Blue didn't care.
Shout out to Blue.
Come on,
Shout out to Blue.
That's
That's
right.
real. That's
Ever
real.
since then, even before then, with Blue always being in my class early before me, making sure I have everything that I need. That's my girl. That's why she is my
Come
number one.
on. I love it.
So Faith, you've been to the class. How many times you been to Keys
I
class?
can't even count. Like if I'm in town, I am there because that's my sis. Whether I'm on time or not, I will be there. I'll always support. And the one thing I love too, like Kyhanna, with us, like we all like really are like a family. Like we're sisters. Like we all have that bond. And I was able to really reach out, and some of my like closest people I know now have come from Keys class. Like I'm super thankful that I've had that opportunity. Even with me as a woman, like being able to twerk and not seeing it like like that. It was really cool, so I could go and dance how I like to dance. So it was really freeing to be able to go meet Kyhanna, to meet someone else too who was okay, cool. We're a little classy, ratchet, savage with it. You feel
Period.
me? It's awesome. And then also like it's super it's a blessing. Kyhanna will get bookings for like events and that. So
Are you available tomorrow, by the way?
Dad, you getting a job right on the radio show. That's right, we haven't even done it. You're already getting booked. That's right. Can I get booked too, Kyhanna?
I am booking T-Lane's video shoot tomorrow, so he texted me last night. I was like, hey, can you do it on Sunday? I'm like, I can make it happen. I haven't talked to no one, so.
Fire! Release party at Seaside for Cats on the Track tomorrow.
Oh, man.
On Sunday?
Leave the time, we can maybe work it out.
Okay, let's talk about some time.
Come on,
yes, I
business.
do.
Send me the flyer. You got a flyer for it, right?
Yes,
And send me the flyer so I can post
I
it.
got you.
I do book women as well for different opportunities and certain things, and I really go by respect because a lot of people think, oh, you twerking, y'all can come in here, we can talk to y'all disrespectfully. Or no, I have.
No, this is not a gentleman's club.
No, this is not a
Where-
gentleman's club, so I make sure.
A go-go bar. No, this is Keys class.
We ain't here sharpening things.
I'm telling you,
Clearly.
I set that respect bar very high. So,
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. They look at it, oh, they don't have it. No. We respectfully do it.
So Keys class sharpens women's.
No, really, like at the end, there's a whole circle where we all go up and we talk about the businesses we have.
Whoa.
And people, no, it's the power in that room, like the energy, it's so wonderful. Like,
I want to go.
Right? Like, come on.
Come, but how much is that? 60?
We're going to talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
For me, this is as your what? Newfound friendly acquaintance.
I got something special for you. We're going to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire! You heard it here. That's right. Keys got my back. Joanna, you gonna come with me?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Oh, y'all gonna come?
I'm coming.
That's right. We're bringing the whole Afro Vibes
I'm
team in
coming.
there.
Let's go.
We cut
I mean, y'all
up.
hear? I mean, hey, she got the keys.
That's
She
right.
got the
Keys. Don't even have that song.
You know,
yet.
like that whole movement. She got, you know, the luxury, the keys. You know, you got the keys. You know, you got the keys. So luxury.
And we talk about everything, you know. I like to tell people, I like to talk about certain things. I create topics. Like one class I talked about the struggle. And the struggle is what makes you. You know, I struggled working at Papa Do's. I didn't want to work at Papa Do's.
Fuck Papa Do's.
But hey, Papa Do's is what made me. But so, yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Come.
But no, the struggle is pretty dope, and a lot of people don't know pressure makes diamonds. And at my class, I want to talk about that stuff you don't want to talk about. I want to talk about that time you didn't have a car. I want to talk about that time you know, your man was doing something that was just so crazy to you and had you at a very low point. I want to talk about that, and I want to hear your testimony, and I want to hear how you got here today. And that's one of my favorite parts of the class is to hear different women's, you know, struggles or different women's testimony or why they love it. I love to hear when they say, oh, I got these friends in Keys class in that room. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
Above twerking. It feels good. And I like when I get paid.
Okay.
But the main part is just to know, oh, okay, I've uplifted this person. I heard her testimony. And it gives me power. People don't know that their story is encouraging to me. You're never too high up to be encouraged. So it's very encouraging. And when other women hear, you know, those personal things about, you know, someone, it brings them closer. So you have one woman that come in and she may tell something that you wouldn't think that she would share. And when she do, you're like, oh, that's my sister. So they see each other and see I look up girls being sexist together. They're like, hey, we met at Keys class. Or, you know, I've seen girls, they out shopping and I'm like, they met at Keys class. I've seen girls take care of each other kids because they working here, they working there, but they met at Keys class. So that's dope. I love that.
That's
I love
inspirational.
Beautiful.
I think that's one of the. Maybe there's a more powerful story you want to share, but just having women just meet people they can call sisters now.
Yeah.
Family
Real
now.
sisters.
You know, and it's all off of something that maybe as a man, our perception has been warped by thinking that, okay, when we see a woman twerking, because, you know, maybe we feel like we could disrespect that woman. I don't. I see it as an art. But I know that, you know, before I did, I just saw, oh, yeah, a woman twerking is sexy, and I didn't think about it as a way to meet new people, network with new people, build a family of positive business women, and surround yourself with a community of women who will influence your business and also influence you. So it's amazing. I would like to experience that, just being around that kind of energy.
Man.
And I've gotten bashed for it, you know.
You gotten bashed?
I've gotten bashed by my own father. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You know, when I did my second class and my daddy like, oh, I have this little daughter and I know we kind of from the hood and she out here at Chris Brown house. What is she doing? Snorting coke, crack? What's going on? So my dad went crazy on me. You know, like you twerking, you throwing your butt, you all on the internet, and he wasn't supportive of it. And a lot of people didn't take it serious. You know, my mom came to my first class, and after that, she was like, I'm done with that bullshit. There's so much going on up there. Like, you know, so I didn't have that full support.
So P-Valley's about you, huh? Brandy?
No, I'm like, but, you know, you're not going to have that support at the beginning when you have a crazy idea like that. When you're stepping out on a limb and doing something that people not doing. And when you're being sexy with it. You know, a lot of people don't go up for that. They don't approve of it. And my grandmother didn't approve of it neither. So I'm like, Granny, about 30 people booked tickets. She said, my girl won the next one.
When Granny heard the money.
My granny heard the money. My granny like.
Alert. Money coming in, cash out.
My granny like, put some nice tights on this time. But, you know, it was tough at the beginning. I really struggled with support and not knowing if I'm doing the right thing or not. I really struggled with asking God, like, hey, God, am I not living in your word? Like, am I going to go to hell? Like, you know, that's what I was thinking. You know, I lost the relationship. I was going with a dude for about 4.5
Thank God you dumped him. Now you're single and ready to mingle.
Leg out.
Period. But I knew my worth, and I'm like, listen, I'm not worth sitting here and you paying for everything or you know, taking care of it. I want to do something on my own. And when I started to twerk class and I'm on there and he's like, no, my partner's looking at your booty. I'm like,
leg out.
My partners can look at your booty.
I'm like, you could be the only man in the class looking at my booty. So what did you say? So yeah, he didn't really agree with that, and we kind of went our separate ways because of the class.
No, that's
I bet he's coming back now. What's his tea on that?
That's his loss.
He's like, oh, I seen everybody at the birthday party. I seen you over there with dripping red and no.
Boy, bye.
So now, he honestly, he still don't want to come to the class. He's still not for it. So
Let me know if you need a replacement or backup.
loss.
I'm right there.
That's what he wants lost himself.
Yeah.
That's why. That's what it is.
Leg out.
But shout out to you though, like, cause like you said, a lot of people don't see the empowerment behind what you're actually doing. Like, you ain't no shade to nobody, but you ain't on the pole like just getting money for just shaking ass. Like, you're empowering people. That's what I'm saying. You get money, but like, in addition to getting money, you're empowering other people, and that's like really powerful. It's more powerful, in my opinion.
That's the most important part.
I think too, it like frees, like, because with women we're so like, oh, you can't be sexualized or be more like being sexy isn't necessarily, oh, she's a slut because she's sexy. It's a part of being feminine. Like there's masculine and feminine qualities in everything in life. There's the yin and yang, and there's a part of being feminine and being sexy is part of it. So that's something to be comfortable to be around women. Like, you know what? I can embrace this is me. It's okay that I can be sexy, and that don't mean I'm a hoe. That don't mean I'm a slut. That, you know, like a lot of times people will try to put that, especially if you're a bad bitch. Like, sexualize you, but when you're there with your sisters, you're not sexualized. You can be you.
You're
you
working.
Can have fun.
You're working. You're learning. You're vibing.
Growing.
I always say it's okay to be sexy.
I tell myself that too.
Can we curse on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell my ladies at class, be that bitch.
Be that
Honey,
bitch.
you are that bitch. It's okay to fuck it up.
Fuck it up.
One time for the one time.
It's a holy sermon today. That's right. My name is Pastor Heaven Mozart on Afrovice Worldwide Radio. Ladies, based off the Gospel of John, it's okay to fuck it up.
It's okay.
Therapeutic also, like you said, you like for women to come out there and express, you know, what they've been through. Like, some women go through things and like you said, like, you come out there, you probably didn't have as much confidence as you did before, and then after, you know, you come up there, you twerk, you know, you letting it out. So you coming out there, you expressing something, it's therapeutic.
Find out you that
It
bitch.
can be a therapeutic thing for women. So I think that's a great cause.
And I also am, you know, incorporating this health and wellness. And it's so big right now. And twerking is an exercise.
For
I don't know
real.
if y'all listen to a bounce song, but you cannot make it through the whole thing.
Have you been on a pole? A pole is exercise. Like,
yes, twerking is a workout. And I honestly don't like running and stuff like that unless somebody chasing me. I really ain't into just putting on some shoes and running nowhere. You know, I'm not doing that. So I came up with this fun way to exercise. And twerking is a wonderful workout. And I work with all these natural products and detox teas with TLC. And I incorporated that in too. Like, hey ladies, after you learn this dance, go home tomorrow and do it about 10 times. That's a full-blown 30-minute workout. You know, so it's a great way to get in shape.
And have fun.
Yes, burn calories.
Yes, I love that.
So Keys, we miss you already. We know you have to go. You're busy. You probably have some event to host. So why don't you let us know where we can meet you? When is the next class?
Go ahead. Sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no. It's all right. It's a tea club.
No, next class will be September 3rd at 8:45.
Okay, I'm booking it. 8:45 at night.
8:45 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Imperial anyone can come. You can pay at the door, $20 per person. If you would like to be a vendor, it's $100 a booth. If you want to come and, just network and spread your cards and you're a little shy, still book a ticket, $20.
Where do we go to book?
It is on my actual Instagram page. That's Kyhanna May in my bio, KYHANNAMAY. It's also on my Twitter. That's Kyhanna, KYHANNA_Yvette, like Uncle Baby Boy. That's my middle name. But yeah, Kyhanna_Yvette on Twitter is in the bio there too. But overall, just pull up if you don't want to do all that. Just come to the door.
Legal.
Imperial Motors.
And then for artists too, don't you allow artists can come and
if
get
artists
their
wanna
songs
come,
played, get their merch and all that too?
DM me personally or DM Blue. If any artist or celebrity want to come and showcase their music and want to vibe out and just do things respectfully, the Houston way,
Come on.
DM me and let's set something up. I honestly don't charge celebrities. I would just want you to look out for me. So if you're a celebrity, you want to just show me back some love.
Show some love, all you artists in Houston.
My Instagram is blue_BLU_London_.
So y'all hit up
Blue
Blue
London.
And
Fire!
if you have any private parties, birthday parties, weddings, anything, and ladies, y'all want to do something fun.
We have a birthday party here next week.
Yeah.
For Joanna. Joanna's birthday party. And Danielle.
Book Keys class. If you have a listening party and you want some ladies to come out and show them how that music bang, book Keys class. If you want to do a photo shoot, anything, book Keys class. If you just want to talk to me and figure out how I did it, DM me. We can talk.
Yes.
You're open. We want you to look. We're going to give you honorary member of T Club. That's right. Anytime you want to come, we're here every Saturday. Just pull up. That's right. Pull up, get a seat, and we can talk.
Welcome.
Yes, you're welcome. That's right. Honorary member. That's right. Unstoppable member.
Thank you so much. I love you guys' hospitality. I love what y'all doing. I don't want you guys to think what y'all doing is not unnoticed. I came today. Y'all made me feel so special.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm rocking with y'all. I'm loyal, so I'm gonna bring somebody bigger than me.
I mean, please do. Thank you. But I
would
don't.
like to have some type of twerk, look.
We can do a lot of things, okay? We can hear it all.
Yes, I would love to share some love to y'all. I appreciate the love.
I just like surrounding myself with women because I learn so much from them.
Really?
Yeah. So much. I love women are the strongest species on earth.
Babies.
So I learn a lot. That's why I like being around. I learned so much about being around women. How to be a decent human being.
But yeah, you want to be empowered, you want to be uplifted, you want to be sexy, you want to network, get your business out there, you want to brand yourself, you want to do something different, you want to step out your comfort zone. Come see me. Keys class.
Yes, and if you also want to be a badass bitch.
Period.
That's right.
Fuck it up.
Come to Keys class. Ladies and gentlemen, Afro Vibes Worldwide Radio. I want to give a big shout out to Blue London in the building. Nora from Chicago in the building. Soleil in the building. Joanna Obando in the building. Faithful, that's right, in the building. And also Kyhanna. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Afro Vibes Worldwide Radio. Well, this is the T Club. We'll see you guys Monday, 12 noon. Shout out to Heavy Rain Entertainment. Shout out to Afro Vibes Worldwide Radio too. That's right. Shout out to Keys Class as well. See you guys September 3rd. Right? September 3rd.
8 p.m.
Don't flake on me.
8:45.
8:45. Blue, don't beat me up when you see me there. Don't be like, no boys allowed to have it. Boom, boom, boom.
It's 5918 Southwest Freeway.
See, I didn't even know that. Y'all see why I love
Come on, Blue. Tell us again.
It's 5918 Southwest Freeway. Vendors need to be there at 7:30. Participants need to be there at 8:45.
Jeez.
Let's go.
Blue's on point.
Yes, Blue. Thank you, Blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite radio station.
That was fun.